Hey, WNBA Talk, friends and family. Hey, back with you, Jay Irvin, your host. I just want to check in on some teams and I'm talking about them individually. I want to start off, of course, with our defending champion, Las Vegas Aces. Let's just check in real quick and see some past things about them, some past play about those Aces. And here we go, real quick. Share this with you from last year.
Series lead in these best-of-5 finals for Vegas as Williams knocks down a corner three on the no-look dime from Gray. Shot clock is at 7. Williams on the attack. Step-back jumper is good! Raquano Williams is taking over.
This is a player. Before she was in Vegas, she was in L.A., and when she was there, she thrived coming in off the bench. When she went to Vegas, the last couple of times for Vegas to get good looks, made one, missed one.
Gray splashes in another. Chelsea Gray had to take down big-time opponents in the semis.
That is an awesome thing.
Gray, a three is good.
Yes,
Chelsea Gray.
Chelsea Gray.
Becky Hammond, the coach of the year. Kurt Miller, a two-time coach of the year.
There we go.
Plum lets it fly and knocks it down.
There you go. That's another
second three for
person.
Kelsey Plum.
Thanks, Doug Wild. No problem.
Who else is on?
6 turnovers for Connecticut in that third, none for Las Vegas. Start of the fourth, Plum whips it up with one hand and gets it to drop.
That's the kind of play that sets the tone, though. If the officials don't call it, Alyssa Thomas saying, get out of here. This is my basketball.
Asia Wilson gets the roll.
Asia's team.
The two-time MVP. Here's Young.
Two-time MVP, Asia Wilson.
Shot clock is at 6.
Yeah.
Wilson veering inside. What a take from Asia Wilson.
She's going to be doing that a lot this year.
This time she does not, and look at that. It ends up a fast break for Vegas, and Young lays it in. Thomas backs it away from Gray. Gray able to save it. 3 to shoot. Young knocks down the jumper.
You know, she was a number 1 pick. Really love her play. She played at Notre Dame, played with Enrique and Marina Mabry. They are incredible players. The Las Vegas Aces. But of course, like I say, their leader and how they build that team, of course, is going to be around Asia Wilson. But I just want to talk about some of the accolades they've had and what they bring to the table. Of course, you know, we talk about championship and you add up all the players and who has some championship experience. They have 14, you know, of course, it's 3 players on this 2023 team that's coming in that has 2 championships. Of course, that's Chelsea Gray, who won one in LA as a Spark. She has one there, then one last year in Las Vegas. Then, of course, Candace Parker won one in Los Angeles with Chelsea Gray, and then one in Chicago last year. And then Alicia Clark coming in. She's won one in Seattle and one in Washington. So those 2 players, but the rest of them have 1 championship under their belt. The only player I believe is on that team that's coming in that does not have a championship is some of the newer players, and one being Kayla George. The other things that they have, you know, you have is MVPs, and when it comes to the team, you have 2 players that have 2 MVPs, one being Asia Wilson, the other one being Candace Parker. When it comes to Defensive Player of the Year, you have 2 players that also have at least 1 Defensive Player of the Year, Asia Wilson and also Candace Parker. They each have 1 Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year, you have 2 that have Rookie of the Year. They're both being Asia Wilson and Candace Parker. When it comes to number 1 draft choices, of course, you have 4 of them that were number 1 draft choices. Of course, Asia Wilson, Candace Parker, Kelsey Plum, and Jackie Young. Each was a number 1 draft pick. when it comes to WNBA All-Star selections and players, it's a total of 18. Kelsey Plum has 1. Asia Wilson has 4. Jackie Young has 1. Kelsey Gray has 4. And Candace has 7. That's a total of 18. When it comes to players who won the block shots, most block shots in a year, title, whatever you want to call it, you have 2 players, and they both have 2, and that's Asia Wilson and Candace Parker. When it comes to assist leaders of the year, you have 1 player on that team that has an assist title for the year, and that's Candace Parker. Now, Candace has so many accolades to her name. Of course, she's the only player out there that got Rookie of the Year and the MVP in the same year. That is awesome. That is awesome. So that's incredible. I mentioned 1 player, Raquana Williams. She does have an all-star appearance, So when it comes to them, they have, I'll just list them out. They have 14 championships, 4 MVPs, 2 defensive player of the years, 2 rookie of the years, 4 number 1 draft picks, 18, like I mentioned before, 18 All-Star, WNBA All-Star appearance, 4 block shot titles, and 1 assist. That Candace Parker is incredible. Now, she's been in the league for a while. Of course, Candace is 36 years old. She's been in there a while. She's getting ready to bring a lot to the table to help that team vie for another title. Of course, they're building around Asia Wilson, so she's going to be the leader of the team. But it's good to have that veteran voice in there on the bench, on the floor, to help them pull together another title. It's good that she's also being put back together with Chelsea Gray, who's 30 years old. She won a title with Chelsea Gray in Los Angeles. So that's good that they're going to be here together. That's another veteran experience that's on the floor. Kelsey Plum is 28 years old. Of course, Asia Wilson is 26 years old. Jackie Young is 25 years old. I think I mentioned Kelsey Gray is 30. Alicia Clark's another veteran experience. One thing about Alicia Clark, she basically had the best percentage when it comes to 3-pointers 2 years in a row. At 1 year, I think she has 48-point-something%, and the other one at 52-point-something% from the 3-point line. So she can fire up that 3-pointer. They have Kia Stokes, who's 29 years old. Sydney Colson's 33. Aisha Shepard, who's 24. Kirsten Bell, who's 22, and Kayla George, who's 33, that can also shoot that 3. So they brought her in there, I believe, to help spread that offense and to get some 3-point shots up. And, of course, Raquana Williams is 32 years old. Now, some of these players have played with each other before, and that's good. I mentioned that Candace Parker and Chelsea Gray. I believe Raquana Williams was on that team. But I think it's an awesome team. They have all these different awards with them. Rookies of the year, defensive players of the year, block shot leaders of the year, assist leader of the year, rookies of the year, all of that. They bring all that to the table. But we do know one thing. They have a good coach in Becky Hammond. They brought her on to bring that team to a championship. And, of course, in her first year, what did she do? Bring them a championship. Awesome picks this year, bringing in some veteran experience with Candace Parker coming in there. I know she took a pay cut. She went from $195,000 to $100,000 to fit into that roster. I think that also was a help Alicia Clark get in there, so that's some more experience in there. Alicia Clark is not just coming in and shoot 3-pointers. She's coming in and playing some hard-nosed defense. So they're getting ready to be dogs on defense even more. I mean, Asia Wilson won Defensive Player of the Year. So you know she's out there to play some defense. Besides winning Defensive Player of the Year, she led the league in block shots for 2 years and stuff. So you bring that ball around her, she's looking to swat it. So don't think you're just going to run up in that lane and get a shot off while she's there. She's going to handle her business. So they're not just coming out there willing to give up their title. You're going to have to wrestle that title away from them. They're going to bring some awesome team play and some hard-nosed defense. But by adding Candace, my goodness, that just, that really helped them be considered what a lot of people are calling one of the super teams. So we'll see what the other super team does. I've had some people on my group pages and other group pages I'm involved with that I've had one person say that guaranteed that they're going to be in the finals. And I asked them, so what team besides New York do they feel that could prevent them from getting to the finals in the playoff? And the guy said, absolutely not. He said, bar injury, that nothing can stop them from getting there. He said, but if they don't have any injuries, they're guaranteed to be there. I just know other teams are not going to lay down for them, but they have a formidable team. I think I mentioned before, and I say it again. I think that Liberty have a stronger team because you have two players that's so similar in their skill set that it's going to give them some issues. And I'm not going to get into that. I just came here to talk about the Aces and kind of share with you what they're bringing to the court. And of course, we know one thing: Asia Wilson has that incredible mid-range. That Kelsey Plum is she's going to play her heart out. She's taking that ball to the hoop. We know Chelsea Gray, incredible point guard, awesome passes, awesome no-look passes. You better keep your head up and watch what she's doing. We know that Jackie Young is just a hard-nosed player. She is a hard-nosed player. So get ready. Of course, Kelsey Plum, she won in that 3x3 in the Olympics. So her game really picked up after that. Somebody's going to come in there to be a spark plug of Raquana Williams. When she gets hot, man, she hit 5-6 buckets in a row. Kayla George shooting that 3-pointer. You have some players in there that's going to go out there and really bring a lot to the table. And I really believe they have a team that's going to make it to the finals. But his team's going to be gunning for them because they are the defending champions. Not because of, the players they have on the court, but, if you're the defending champions, teams automatically in all sports are going to come after you. And they're going to come after you real hard. One good thing that they did is they brought Candace Parker in. The other thing that they have going for them, I really like Mark Davis as an owner. He create a world-class atmosphere to them, make them want to play hard for them. So one of the first things he did was went out there and got who I thought was an extremely good coach in Becky Hammonds, brought her in there. Brought her in there. And I just think that is awesome that, he did that and created a world-class atmosphere. With that, I'm going to sign off. Again, this is Jay Irvin for WNBA Talk. Just want to talk to you a little bit about the Aces. And I want you to, comment. Give me your opinion. Do you believe all that they're bringing to the table is going to get them to the finals? Or what is it? Or do you believe somebody's going to be able to knock them off? I really, really, really do appreciate you looking at my videos. I ask you please to like and subscribe and to my channel. I really appreciate it. And with that, I am truly going to sign off and wish you the best. You have a great day. And again, this is Jay Irvin, and you have tuned in to